Once upon a time, in the heart of the lush green forest, there lived a tiny gecko named Gary. Now, Gary wasn't your average gecko. He was, well, small, really small. "I am going to be a lion." Gary said, "I am going to be the king of the jungle with a magnificent mane and roar so loud to scare off my bullies." "He is going to become a lion," they laughed and mocked Gary. "I'm going to be an elephant," then laughed the rabbit. "What about you, raccoon? What are you going to be?" "I might as well be the Queen of England," the raccoon responded, and they all burst out laughing at Gary. "Why am I so small? No one takes me seriously. I'm practically invisible." Gary walks through the forest and passes by a group of animals, including a squirrel, a rabbit, and a raccoon. They burst out laughing when they see him. "Hey Gary, careful not to get squished by an acorn. Oh wait, you might be smaller than one. He, don't step on him. He's so tiny, we might lose him, ha ha ha." They all laugh, and Gary slinks away, feeling even smaller. It wasn't easy being Gary. He felt like no one respected him just because of his size. Every day, he wished more and more that he could be a big, powerful lion. One evening, Gary overhears a dangerous plan by a group of evil beavers who are building a giant dam to flood the entire forest. "Once we flood the forest, all the animals will be forced to leave, and we'll finally have all the trees to ourselves." "Wahaha!" said the beaver leader. Gary knew he had to act fast, but what could a tiny gecko do against an army of beavers? Then he had an idea, a tiny idea. Gary sneaks into the dam construction site unnoticed because of his small size. "Maybe being small isn't so bad after all," Gary said. Thanks to his tiny size, Gary was able to slip past the beavers and reach the heart of the dam. Using his sticky gecko feet, he climbed up to the top and quietly dismantled the key pieces holding the dam together. Suddenly, the dam starts to fall apart. "No, who did this?" the beaver leader panicked. "I did it, the little guy you didn't even notice." Gary proudly responded. The dam collapses, the water is released harmlessly, and the forest is saved. Back in the forest, all the animals gather around Gary. "Gary, we're sorry we made fun of you. You saved all of us. You're not small, you're a hero." Gary smiles, standing tall, or as tall as a gecko can. "I may not be a lion, but I guess being a gecko isn't so bad after all," Gary replied with renewed confidence. And from that day on, Gary didn't wish to be anything other than what he was, because he realized that sometimes the smallest creatures can make the biggest difference. Gary walks through the forest, smiling, as the other animals cheer him. He realized that he didn't have to be a lion to be king of the jungle. So remember, whether you're big or small, there's something special about you that no one else has. Just like Gary the gecko, who saved the day with his tiny feet and giant heart. Be proud of who you are. Watch other videos for more fun stories.